And James Tedesco says communication when the going gets tough will be key to victory in Origin 1 tonight. In his only game day interview, Tedesco says he's confident Stephen Crichton will have no trouble covering the loss of Latrell Mitchell.
Boombox blaring, it looked like a bonded Blues side on game morning. Tommy Turbo is still there as a strike weapon, but late inclusion Stephen Crichton has a huge role. The captain is confident.
He's really a big game player, isn't he?
He is. He showed it in grand finals or international games. He steps up in big moments. So, as I said, he was sort of training everywhere in the backs, filling in, and it's probably one of our best trainers, so that's always a good sign.
The absence of a superstar like Latrell means there's more focus on you and a bigger requirement of you in the game.
Well, we have a lot of superstars in our team, so I have to play my best game for sure, but it's not about me trying to do more than I should, because that's when it sort of takes away my best game.
What are you saying? You have to be careful not to overplay what you normally do?
Well, I guess that sometimes can be a fault sometimes, especially being captain and being in my position. I want to do as much as I can, but it's not
a winner and someone who wants to win.
That's right. So it's not about doing it individually. It's about doing it with my spine.
And on game day, Tedesco has revealed what the Blues really needed to fix this week.
That's a big thing for all of us that we learnt from last year was, when the game, when everyone was tired, we sort of went into ourselves. So that's a big learning curve, connection with Nath, Jerome, Appy in the middles, and making sure we go after it together.
That's interesting. So the fatigue probably didn't enable you to play how you wanted to play last time.
Well, yeah. When it gets to the last 10-20 minutes of the game, everyone's out on their feet. That's when the communication gets low, and you start to probably be a bit more individualised.
You're going to see a blue. Everybody's talking about Tavita's in. It means there's going to be a real physical approach from New South Wales.
Oh, physical for sure. I think that controlled aggression is important, but we're not going out there to start fights, but going after it as a team together.
In Adelaide, Danny Weidler, 9 News.
And Blues legend and assistant coach Andrew Johns joins me now. Evening to you, Joey. Great night, as always, an Origin opener, a hurting Blues side from last year. Is this a chance for Nathan Cleary to own Origin?
Well, that's the big thing everyone's been talking about. It's important for Nathan just to do his job, but eventually he's going to get that stage where he can really dominate this arena. I think in patches he's been there in the last couple of years, but most important thing, he does his job. But yeah, you get the feelings coming to that stage where he's really going to own that Origin arena.
There's another star half sitting on the bench, Nico Hines, his Blues debut. How will he be used tonight?
Well, if there's no injuries, he'll probably come on at about the 50th, 60th minute and play a bit of dummy half. But if there's any injuries, he can play anywhere. He can play centre, he can play fullback in the halves, and even play at lock. So if all goes to plan, no injuries, I'd say you'll see him around the 60th minute playing dummy half.
Heading to Queensland, 1-0 up, the Blues?
Well, let's hope. Let's hope.
We certainly do. Good on you, Andrew. I'll let you get to it. Andrew Johns joining us here. We're not too far away. You'll be able to join us exclusive, live and free, right after the news from 7 p.m. State of Origin 1. Bring it on.